Hi guys, Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to Trüberbrook. Part aku harap ni part final. Sebab aku ada tengok kita ada lagi 3 chapter. Yang aku rasa aku nak short kan. Biar dia jadi dalam satu video saja. So kita start terus lah guys. Yeah. Aduh. Okay, hari tu kita sambung kat sini. Mana dia pi?
I still cannot believe it. If I return to the portal empty-handed, no, not an option.
Okay, record.
Beverly, I have made an astounding discovery. As it turns out, the town's only phone booth leads to some sort of secret passageway. It leads right into the Millennium Cooperative's control center.
By the way, aku punya kursi hitam, tudungku hitam, bajuku biru. Nampak kan? Tapi itulah, cuma hitam semua. Bagaimana? Aku pun tak tahu. Sebab dia hilang lelaki tu. Oh.
Mr. Tannhauser?
Hey.
Step right up.
Hello. How do you know my name?
It's a small town. Penelope Hades. My sister and I run the boat rental over at the lake.
So, are there any prizes?
Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the Trüberbrook.
How much for a ticket?
1 ticket, 50 pfennigs. But I'm afraid all tickets have been sold.
Bummer.
I'm sorry.
I'll be leaving then.
Ice cream ke popcorn ke apa ni?
The mere
Zuko
thought
what?
of cotton candy makes
Oh,
me
cotton
shiver.
candy.
The real thing is just gross.
Mana ada? Sedap lah cotton candy. Cotton candy.
Out of competition. It's a shooting gallery for kids.
Siapa ni?
Patience, just a moment, pal. I just need a moment to reach operational temperature. Patience, just a moment.
Itulah.
Baron Otto Teton of Trüberbrook Suds, reunited with his tomcat claws.
Tak ada apa?
Baron,
Mr. Tannhauser, good to see you.
the pleasure is all mine. How is Claus doing?
He's resting. My loyal claws.
Are you enjoying the festivities?
Yes, take a look around. All these lights, the beautiful music. This is my Trüberbrook, in all its splendor and glory.
Oh, silap.
Yes, a real good for nothing. It's not that I don't like strangers, especially if they come as tourists to my beautiful Trüberbrook, but I was suspicious of this Mr. Taft right from the beginning. If you ask me, you better not mingle with him.
Oh, I think I already... well... I need to be on my way.
Until next time, Mr. Tannhauser.
By the way, masa aku edit video, aku perasan Lazarus staff ni, kita kan dekat rumah sakit jiwa tu kan kita ada baca satu dokumen, satu paper tu yang pasal day 1, day 2, apa yang jadi day 3, day 19 apa semua, day 9 yang pasal ada macam lizard cicak yang dia boleh regenerate badan dia dengan cepat apa tu kan. Yang tu Lazarus staff yang kita jumpa dalam bilik kebal tu. So dia tu alien. Aku rasa dia
A
alien.
cone of roasted almonds. 10 pfennigs.
Sebab dia boleh regenerate.
I'll have a cone of roasted almonds, please.
A cone of roasted almonds right away. There you are, sir.
Okay, thanks.
A leaden trophy. Like a trophy made out of lead.
Dan kita ada baca surat
A
khabar.
leaden trophy.
Step right up! Step right
Kita ada
up!
baca surat
Wanna put your
khabar
bronze on the
pasal
test?
ada satu warga asing yang mai ke pekan depa ni, dia menang habis semua acara aktiviti kan. Aku rasa tu tough tu juga.
Why not?
Tough ke tough? Entahlah nama dia. Tak naik dah. 3.
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Is there a prize to be won?
Course. The winner of the night gets a trophy.
Oh, okay. Consider me sold.
Oh, dia macam kuat sikit. 3 juga.
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us.
Tak boleh.
You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Okay, whatever, dude. Siapa
He's
ni?
wearing a violin neck for a peg leg.
Oh, dapat the violin.
Beautiful here, ain't it?
Very. What's a sailor man doing out here in the sticks?
Well, I don't like water that much. I'm just so happy to be here with both of my feet on dry land.
But aren't those stereotypical sailor's clothes you were wearing?
So?
So you have a fear of water?
Thalassophobia.
Oh,
It all started when I was a little boy, back home, on a sweet summer's day. I was swimming in the lake when my Uncle Ulf suddenly cannonballed in. I will always remember these two massive cheeks rapidly closing in. To be honest, it's still haunting me today. I nearly drowned back then. Later I realized that was the day I developed this terrible, terrible fear of everything deeper than a puddle.
yes.
May I ask,
Betul.
why did you become a sailor man if you're so scared of water?
I asked this myself many times. Well, my mother insisted that it would be best for me to face my fears. So naturally, I became a sailor man.
This is so confusing.
Tuh,
Walk a mile in my shoes.
what happened to your leg?
What happened to your leg?
Well, that happened on my second job
Oh,
at the
sebab dia
piano
pakai kaki
transportation
piano.
company. I don't really want to go into details, but thanks to the mercy of a rueful instrument manufacturer, I got me this nice new leg. And due to a timely taken disability insurance, I now may enjoy a quite decent invalidity pension. Far away from the stormy sea.
So dia tak jadi sailor dah.
That's a nice story. Or is it a sad story? I can't decide. I
Goodbye.
think I'm needed elsewhere.
Take care!
Norwegians call you Lars. Masuk sini dulu, baru kita pergi dekat luar.
She's the landlady here.
Precisely.
Truda?
So, Professor, did you take a look-see around the area?
You could definitely say so. You may call off the police.
How come?
It was a simple misunderstanding.
But the inspector is already on his way.
Then just call him off in person if he's early.
As you wish.
I would like to ask you something.
Oh yes, of course.
Does the name Lazarus Taft?
Does the name Lazarus Taft ring a bell with you?
Haft. Oh, yes, indeed. Doppelkopf player. If you ask me, he's a sham. Ripped my guests off to the last penny. Shady type. You better not get involved with him.
Oh, well, I think I already... well... never mind. I wanted to return your fishing rod.
Good! Did you get a bite?
Kind of.
There is a lot going on in this lake, I can tell you, Professor. Just the other day, I caught a red herring this big. So, let me take a look for your pawned item. Ah, there you are. Here's your whistle.
Whistle?
Well, yes, your whistle.
This is not my whistle.
Not your whistle? Of course this is your whistle, your whistle.
I'm sure I'd recognize this whistle if it were my whistle. I left you something completely different.
Right. What was it then?
Aku pun lupa. Ni massage rod.
My... massage rod.
Your what? I don't have no massage rod in here. As I said, here is your whistle, Mr. Tannhauser.
Thanks.
Terima je lah. Perempuan ni tipu.
Truda?
Hello, Prof.
Would you mind looking for my real deposit?
Come again.
My massage rod.
Your what?
Never mind.
Oh, yes.
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tannhauser.
Budak ni.
She's back in a trance. Hi, Lainey. What's cracking?
They are showing the Great Twilight Area Celebration Marathon today. 12 hours of bliss in a row.
They're having the ever-so-riveting town fair outside. Wouldn't you like to go out to the real world once in a while?
The real world is in there, can't you see? I'll think about it, but for now I need to keep on watching.
She's back in her parallel universe.
Oh, makanan baru.
Yikes!
Apa yikes? Yo, ambil juga.
Modern cuisine. A lump of minced meat in the shape of a hedgehog, garnished with spike resembling breadsticks. Toast Hawaii. Cheese skewers. Looks a bit shabby. I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash.
Trash. Alright. Yes.
Okay, I went over your plans, and I think I get the idea. It's pretty mind-boggling, but it could work. We need to improvise here and there. I found some scrap metal to roughly model a frame for the device.
Let's get it started then.
I'm afraid there are a few integral components that need to be swapped in, though.
Okay, what are we looking for?
First, we need a source of energy. A very strong source. Second, a particle accelerator. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. Third, a potent coolant. The whole thing could blow up otherwise. Number 4, last but not least, an interface to control the device. Any kind of peripheral will do.
Okay, how do we begin?
The order doesn't really matter. I'll go to the village. Maybe I can find some substitutes for the missing parts.
Good, just bring them over. I'm sure I can patch them together somehow.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Hans. I'd already be dead if it wasn't for you.
Oh, you. It wasn't that bad.
You are awesome. I just wanted you to know that I'm eternally grateful to have met you. All things considered, dying may not be as bad as I always thought it might be.
Don't you say that.
Even if I don't make it, you need to stop her. Promise?
I'm beginning my search right now. I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry, you know it in theory. Now, the quantum discriminator emits a coherent Tetrian beam into the portal.
Projecting a metaphasing trajectory matrix.
Precisely. Then the projected tachyon pulses allow us to modulate the frequency in such a fashion that
the portal synchronizes with the exact temporal quantum coordinates. A rift in space-time.
Science.
Exactly.
This is sensational.
I thought you'd like it.
I don't know anything about that.
This is the frame for our quantum discriminator. It's almost finished. We just need to attach a few more components. Still missing an energy source. We also need a coolant. Also, an interface. And last but not least, a particle accelerator.
Wow, banyaknya dia nak.
It's the orgone collector. How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
You don't look so good. Sorry I said that.
No, it's cool, really. I get that a lot.
You really
So
are.
you really are from another dimension, right?
I'm
I was
an
fleeing.
alien.
I just stepped
I'm
through
an
the
alien.
portal and crashed here.
Are there more?
Are there more of your kind?
Here? No. Scattered across manifold dimensions? Probably. But there are certainly beings from other dimensions right around us. Right now. The cat, if you ask me.
Oh.
How did you manage to hide all this time?
I made a small fortune playing a card game they fancy here. Doppelkopf.
With nines or without?
Look at that. Depends. All a matter of perspective. That's not really what it's all about, though.
The old trumps.
I had never given the concept of money much of a thought before. I believed it was a rather crazy idea. But I certainly do know how to play. With that money I went into hiding. Slowly disintegrating, trying to find a way back home.
Really? That's it? End of story? All that jazz? The money? The need to get back home? And you just went into hiding?
Sort of.
How are you?
Don't worry.
So when you were talking about the outlines of reality...
Well, you can imagine it as a rift, a junction in space-time. Your mind
My
enters
mind
a stage
is-
of near transcendence. There are no thoughts, no words, no sounds or visions, no sense of self.
Huh.
And
Like
suddenly,
me.
bam! You see a myriad of possibilities exploding right in front of you.
Can you elaborate?
I'm not an expert, but, well, I think it's coming from the neural network making up your consciousness. It temporarily disintegrates during the experience and then suddenly reintegrates. The real world, its outlines become somewhat twisted, warped. You may feel some sort of tranquility. Now that I think of it, yes, there's a certain peaceful quality to it. And a deep realization of cosmic quality when you see yourself reflected in the universe. It is an extraordinarily distinctive sensation. You have to try it sometime.
Like, say, an insubstantial, incorporeal blackness? Somewhat energetic? Astronomical?
Allah, aku bingung
The void?
baca.
Exactly. How do you know that?
I think I've seen it.
Please go on.
See, you humans define yourself as some kind of entity that exists inside this corporeal shell. Kind of a consciousness that is somewhat attached to this bodily mass. Where it stems from and why it's there in the first place is totally abstract to you, right? And these two eyes of yours, they define the center of your cosmos, of your perception. Yet there is so much more. You humans need to understand that there's more to the perception of the universe. It's all there. You are just incapable of seeing it. Distant stars and galaxies, sea beams, the Big Bang, all these things you're missing out on. In order to gain a higher understanding of things, the fabric of the universe, to understand the very meaning of your existence, you need to overcome that self-centered view. You have to see the whole picture. Hans, if I could just open your eyes.
Tak semua benda kita perlu tahu. I mean,
You make it sound as if everything we did was wrong.
Let me put it this way.
sometimes.
You have not experienced Common People until you have heard it in the original by William Shatner.
Sometimes ada benda yang kita tak perlu tahu pun. Kuasa Tuhan.
About the quantum discriminator.
Yes?
I totally lost track. What was it I was looking for again?
Take a look at these plants, will you? We need a power source as strong as possible. If this was my dimension, I'd recommend using one of those handy 90,000 volt batteries. I'm afraid that's not an option.
Whew. That's a lot of juice we're needing.
We do need a particle accelerator as well. Has to be small enough to fit in there.
A brown tube, maybe? From a TV set?
Could work.
Oh, TV.
I just had an idea.
An interface to control the device. Get creative on that. A keyboard, buttons, any kind of interface.
I understand.
And a really potent coolant. It's going to burst if you can't keep the temperature low.
What do you have in mind?
Water won't do. Think of something.
Okay, I'll be back soon.
Trophy tu.
What's that gooey stuff? Is that your blood?
Oh, my body is disintegrating.
What do you mean?
It is the effect one has to bear when staying in another dimension for too long.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
Oh, kesiannya. Okay lah. Will come again. Sorry about the mess. Ada, aku tak pandai baca ni. Join. Abdul Aziz Al-Kabur, what a pleasant stay. I feel like I should write a mystery novel now. Just traveling around Europe as a curious American. Man, I really like Trüberbrook. Research scientist passing through. Hans the Wolf. Adik-beradik. A space flight engineer passing through. Hans Hauser. Macam mana ada kat aku dalam bilik ni? Masuk aku guest list ni.
They're having a blast out there. An empty jar.
Okay.
There's a brown tube inside. I could use it for the quantum discriminator. The kid will be traumatized for her entire life if I just disassemble her only friend. I don't think I can do this.
Yes, you can. Just suruh dia jangan tengok.
She's back in her parallel. Hades. Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little.
Boleh beli satu.
Hades.
Hades.
Paddleboat rental. Paddleboat rental. A beautiful, healthy tree.
Acersoidu platanus, the sycamore.
Okay.
Over here, little birdies.
Aku lupa nak record.
Whoops. I must have overfed them.
Apa tu?
That's a ticket for the raffle.
Eh?
This must be my lucky day.
Turn. Nak tune. Hey.
Step right up! Every ticket's a winner, no blanks, guaranteed! Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the Trüberbrook.
Trüberbrook. Sri Lanka. Lanka.
See? I found a ticket.
Now look at that, you're a lucky fella. Now let's see what fortune has in store for you. Are you ready? This is your prize, a can of cat food, generously provided by the Trüberbrook Advertisers Association.
Oh my. Thanks, I guess.
Well, enjoy!
What? Mati ke? Alah. Oh my. Hey, who are you?
Nice evening for a walk, isn't it?
Eerie.
There's something
Eerie.
in the air.
Eerie.
Can you smell it? Spruces.
Spruces, firs, pines. I was always bad at telling conifers apart.
Where spruces prickle, firs just tickle.
Fir? That's Tanne in German. Just like my
Tanne?
name. Never thought about it.
Why? What's your name?
Tannhauser.
We'd pronounce it Tannhäuser with an umlaut. German roots?
Yes, my grandpa.
These things on the ground. We call them fir cones. As a matter of fact, though, they're actually spruce cones. Did you know that?
What do you mean, actually?
Well, fir cones come to pieces when they fall off the trees. Spruce cones stay intact. Some things, you have to see them. You're from around these parts?
No, just visiting. Getting accustomed to it, I guess.
Me neither. I come here for the beautiful view.
Baron,
Mr. Tannhauser, good to see you.
the pleasure is all mine.
I saw
you
you
at the raffle, right?
Right.
Did you win anything?
I won a pair of hiking boots. Take a look at me. How am I supposed to wander anywhere? You, on the other hand, Mr. Tannhauser, you look like the type to be struck by wanderlust once in a while. Oh, auf dem gelben Wagen sitz ich beim Schwager vorn. Ja, so war das. What about you? Did you have any luck with your ticket?
I won this.
Excuse me, is that cat food by any chance? I'm
Yeah.
asking on behalf of Klaus. He loves cat food.
He's an alien.
Would you mind making a trade?
Sure.
What do you have in mind?
You leave this delicious can of cat food to Klaus and me, and in return, I give you this new pair of hiking boots, size 13. What do you think?
No.
Better not. No.
What a pity. Just come back later, if you change your mind.
I changed my mind.
About the raffle.
Have you thought about my proposal? You leave this delicious can of cat food to Claus and me, and in return, I give you this new pair.
Sounds like a perfect deal. So let's make it
Perfect
so.
deal.
It will be to your benefit.
Police.
I think I have enough.
Hey, do you want these boots?
Arr.
Arr.
I saw you at the raffle, right? Did you win?
Arr. Just this voucher for a boat trip. Man, I hate water.
Hey.
You?
A pair of hiking boots, but they are too large for me.
Beli perempuan ni. Do you want these boots?
Smoke?
No thanks, I quit.
The climate makes me feel a lot better, that's for sure. Beverly, it is widely known that corvidae are quite sociable and intelligent beings. I recently became acquainted with no less than a swarm of these impressive singing birds. Sometimes, I wish I could be like them. If I could just fly south with them. I wonder if they would accept me as one of their own.
Can I?
Yes?
Fleeing?
There were bad things happening back home. And as soon as I stumbled out of the portal, those really wicked scientists got hold of me. They sure love their tests. You really don't want to mess with them.
I think I met them too.
I escaped, went undercover, and since then, tried to find a solution to finally get home. Which is where you come into play.
This is so incredible. All my calculations, all my predictions. It's going to take years of studies to understand. I always thought parallel universes and different realities were a predictable possibility. But this, I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry, you know it in theory.
What were you fleeing from? In your dimension, I mean.
Someone blew up our planet. I would rather not talk about it.
How did you escape?
Through the door, when they weren't watching.
Single hand coming out?
Look at that. Depends. All a matter of perspective. That's not really what it's all about, though.
Cool.
Multiverse. Yeah, I have to stop berkenalan dengan perempuan ni sampai aku
So what are
rapat
you
dengan
doing
dia.
up here, all on your own? Fed up with all the hurly-burly down there?
I just like traveling. Always on the road, hiking and all that.
Pasal dia hilang lah berperasan.
I saw you down there at the raffle.
Yes, I tried my luck.
Did you win?
Just a snuff box. Such a letdown. I've sworn off the devil's dealings. You?
I'm in possession of a pair of hiking boots.
Would you trade with me by chance? Your hiking boots in exchange for my snuff tobacco.
I don't know. I'd like to keep them.
What a shame. I'll be here, in case you change your mind.
So you're taking a break?
Oh, I lost my hiking boots.
Oh.
They just slipped over the railing. And now they're gone. If you ask me, we are really all in the same vast backyard. All this madness. Looking for some kind of meaning. Anything at all.
Sounds a bit like you're going through a life crisis.
Oh no. Quite the opposite is true. I gained insight. That's what I did. Insight. Exactly. That's it.
What about the locals? Do you know them?
Most of them. I'm actually visiting this place every year.
Do
Why?
you know a man called
You
Lazarus?
know a man called Lazarus Tuft?
Yes, I do.
Fascinating.
Fascinating man. He absolutely crushed me at Doppelkopf once. No one knows for sure where he came from and what he's doing
an
here.
alien.
Legend says he bought the old mansion in the woods off of his Doppelkopf millions. He rarely ever visits town. Hardly surprising the way folks keep talking around here. Anyway, let them talk. That's my position.
About the raffle.
Did you make up your mind?
Yes.
Would you trade with me by chance? Your hiking boots in exchange.
Fair enough.
Oh, thank you. How nice. And they're a perfect fit too.
I've got to go.
Okay. Have a nice evening. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
Finally I can make off again. I can hear the call of the wild. Farewell.
Han bawa ni ke? Dumbbell inside. Kemana-mana. Berat lah beg dia tu. Aku dapat tobacco. Do you want?
Patience.
Cikgu. Do you want this?
About the... Did you win?
Man,
I won.
is that snuff tobacco?
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I love snuff tobacco.
Gimme.
Would you like to make a deal?
What do you have in mind?
Would you like to have the voucher in exchange? You know, the one for the boat trip on that lovely lake. That's what I got at the raffle tonight.
That's from the local boat rental.
Yes. Do you want it?
Don't you want it? It was the top prize after all.
I just hate water. Please, take it.
Okay, let's make it so.
All right. Deal.
How convenient. Thanks. Oh, ada pula manusia. Hey, the fox. Mana dia pergi? Hey, apa nama dia? Lupa lagi. Klaus.
Keep out. Packets and groceries delivery. Whistle 2 times, leave delivery on doormat, and exit the area. No advertisements.
I see an environmental disaster of at least medium proportions. An agreeable apple tree.
I need that. Untuk... Whistle 3 times. You need to record everything.
My image of this innocent place has been tainted. I found a trash dump right in the middle of these woods, probably long established by the locals. The question arises, who would sink so low?
The lonesome foghorn blows. Whistle 2 times. What? Betul sekali je aku buat. Whistle 2 times. No. Okay then. It's close. Oh, treehouse. Slumber moral and danger. Serious interference with the environment. Trüberbrook. Over the past few weeks, the stocks of the local slumber moral have become victims of a zealous mushroom because a foreign wild picker caught with several kilos of the poisonous mushroom in his basket was temporarily taken into custody. While mushroom picking is no trivial offense, but theft, the farm quantity in fact even qualifies for aggravated theft, according to authorities. Slumber morals are increasingly being processed into psychoactive teas in the drug scene of the bigger cities. The broken land district administration is therefore asking for your help in catching unauthorized mushroom poachers and urgently warns of the consumption of all substances produced from slumber morals. The consequences are incalculable and the health risks largely unexplored. Slime treasure spots after the big Doppelkopf Sambo tournament. An unfortunate incident with the fatal consequences happened. The 63-year-old third-place Katerina Aspen the small slipped on a track of strange blue-green goo and contracted a fracture of the femoral neck. We wish her to get well soon. The substance was seized for further examination. Oh, ni mesti tough punya ni, tough. The Haddies sport rental and souvenir shop is preparing for the off-season. The opening hours for the late summer now come into effect Tuesday to Sundays, 10 AM to 1 PM and 3 PM to 8 PM. No service on Wednesday afternoons. Mondays closed. All votes are to be returned at least 30 minutes before closing time.
The perfect spot for a bench.
Pepper space. Apple. Take it.
These fruits are mine to pick up.
Wow. Siapa ni? Alien? Tak payah alien.
Gotcha! This is private property, and you're obviously on my turf. This time, boy, you've chosen the wrong neighborhood.
Forgive me, I didn't mean to disturb.
Didn't you read the sign?
Are you referring to the keep out sign or the one that says no trespassing?
Very funny. You're one of them. I know. Confess.
One of them? Oh no, not again. Okay, I'll tell you once and for all, I'm not an alien. I don't care what you believe.
A what? An alien? Now you think you've been clever, don't you?
No, sir. And just in case you want me to take part in any tests, let me tell you.
You government guys are getting more and more annoying.
Wait.
Government
guys?
I already told you guys last time. Not on my watch. Name and rank soldier. You're with the CIA? BND? HVA?
I'm from
FBI?
FBI.
NSA? Spit it out!
NSA. Oh, FBI.
Okay. You've got me. Special Agent Hans Tannhauser. I'm with the FBI.
You've got to be kidding me!
Tak
I
percaya
can
pula.
see through your lies. Obviously, if you were with the FBI, you wouldn't tell me right away, would you? Say something!
What's with all that garbage?
Okay, I guess you're right. The quality of your lies doesn't imply a higher intelligence at work. Quite the opposite, in fact. So, what are you doing here anyway? the truth this time, the whole story.
Aku
Well,
ikut
it all began a few weeks
Musang.
ago when I got this notification that said I won a trip to Europe. I was stunned, but Aunt Lottie gave her blessings. A prize like this should not be forfeited, she said. I might even be able to discover some distant relatives. Also that I deserved a break. She only wished for me to return safe and sound. So after a brief visit to Berlin, I began my journey. And that's how I ended up here.
Interesting story. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I'm inclined to believe you. Now, about the part with the Millennium Cooperative. I always had the impression that something wasn't quite right with them.
Oh yeah?
Well then, bye.
Feel free to visit me anytime. We can go into all the details. Name's Lessing, by the way.
What's with your squirrel?
That's Drowsy. He's me friend.
Oh, squirrel.
Sleepy fella.
Ingat kau musang. Boleh ambil. Okay.
What's with your squirrel?
That's
Galak tu eh.
This light bulb is wind powered,
Oh.
100% clean energy.
Kaki dia letak atas kerusi. Wow. Okay, then.
Detailed blueprints for a bunker layout. Odd.
The landscape vaguely reminds me of home.
A shopping list. Rations, canned meals, tinfoil, magazines. I'd rather not sniff around. Self-defense. It's a bass tuba. No way. Brass is my kryptonite. And contact allergies are nothing to joke about.
Oh. Allergy. Allergic.
Special Agent Hans Tannhauser. I'm with the FBI.
very funny.
What do you know?
What do you know about the
them?
Millennium Cooperative?
I know they're a bunch of powerful people. A secret society, like the Freemasons or the Illuminati. They are directing from the shadows, globally, playing governments like puppets on strings. They surely built something fishy up there in the mountains. I always knew it.
Ever heard the term Saturn portal?
Of course. In theory, the Saturn portal describes a kind of interdimensional opening, a gate to the stars, like a crossroads or a junction in space-time.
That sounds familiar. Crikey, you must have been down the deepest depths of the rabbit hole.
Of course I have. If you look at the ancient Sumerian and Babylonian writings, you will see a pattern emerge that... Ah! You hear that hum? Stop it! Make it stop! Stop, stop, stop! It's them! They try to slowly drive me insane with their atomic radiation!
That sure sounds a lot like science fiction to me.
Yeah, macam...
It's all arcane theoretical physics, blending modern science with occult magic. They're
Dengar suara
trying to establish a
bisikan kot.
connection to the southern pole of Saturn using Birkeland currents. Birkeland currents, ever heard of that? They flow through the Earth's magnetosphere out into the cosmos in form of an electric plasma stream, a twisted helix, a conduit right up to Saturn to free the entities trapped in there. If you look at the northern pole of Saturn, you will recognize that shape, the hexagon.
So why are you living out here on your own?
The government obviously believes that I'm a threat, so they declared me insane and put me in the sanitarium. Back in the days when it used to be a real sanitarium, before the cooperative took over. When things went down the drain, I realized that people like me have no place in a society like this. People like me have to disappear, go undercover. We have to resist until our day comes.
I think I've heard enough. Nice talking to you.
Feel free to visit me anytime. We can go into all the details.
Rabbit hole.
A swimming animal in the shape of the flying dinosaur, Pteranodon.
Pteranodon.
It doesn't look all too seaworthy. There's a leak in the bow, and the paddle wheel seems to be missing.
Oh my god. Hey, I got the ticket. To the lake, please.
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. How much for the swimming animals?
Oh, just pick one. The season is over, and I have a gut feeling dinosaurs will be out of fashion next year anyway. My bet is on...
Extraterrestrials?
Extraterrestrials.
Maybe, yeah. Hmm?
How much for...
Oh, just the season...
I won this voucher in the raffle.
I know.
How can you know?
Yeah, my sister told me. She's hosting the raffle booth tonight.
Who would have thought?
Oh, sister.
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. About the paddle boat over there? It doesn't seem particularly seaworthy.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I think it has a leak. The paddle wheel isn't in good condition either, if you ask me.
Oh my. You see, I'm afraid it's the last of its kind. Its friends are already lined up at the dry dock. Do you think you could help me fix it? I can't really leave my post right now.
Macam ni ke servis?
I'll have a look at it.
Servis hang punya ni. Sediakan perkhidmatan yang tak bagus kepada pelanggan hang.
This should fix the leak.
What?
This should suffice for a paddle wheel.
Wow. No comment. Hi, I figured. Dah
You
siapkan.
fixed the boat!
Yes.
How can I ever thank you?
Don't worry about it.
No, I insist. Please take this as a symbol of my appreciation.
This postcard will help me find my way around.
Thanks.
Thanks for the... For the helpful items you just gave.
This could be my chance to get a closer look at the other side of the lake. Ahoy!
Ahoy! Huh?
The woods surrounding Trüberbrook emanate a dreary sense of blandness. I've rarely ever been engulfed in a more terrifying, dreadful environment. Not to mention there is a green glow spreading through the fenwoods. Interesting. No trespassing. Sensational discovery. Signed, the Paleontological Society of Trüberbrook.
Paleontological.
A theropod, king of dinosaurs. Extinct
but
since at least 70 million years.
Tak
Just
siapa
thinking
jumpa
about
apa
it blows
penemuan
my
ni.
mind.
Penemuan terhebat sepanjang zaman.
Beverly, I now stand right in front of the legendary Trüberbrook specimen. This close, I find it all the less surprising people here have cultivated the myth of a sea monster.
Ya. Oh, kenapa hang call dia pun?
As Grandma used to say, when lost and dire in the mire, it's best to... I forgot. It was something about the way, though.
Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all.
Cendawan.
Mushrooms. Look how they shimmer.
Yang
I
insting.
can't reach them from here.
Yang hampir pupus. Tukar.
Poor sod. Stuck in the mud. Literally.
Terus siapa tolong?
Beverly, I took a paddle boat and ventured forth towards the final frontier of this region, a forlorn swamp of ancient origin. On my way, I came across the mortal shell of a lost wanderer. Whether he was led astray by a wisp or fell victim to this region's mythical beast, the hook elf, remains a mystery to be disentangled. I can only hope to be spared of such misfortune.
Adakah ni Abang Trude?
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Let's see if he had anything on him. Only if it helps to clear his identity, of course.
Masa ni Abang Trude?
An old rusty key.
Yeah. He died.
I wonder what that
Sebab dia
is.
mabuk.
Locked.
Kerana dia mabuk, aku rasa. Apa dia ni yang hijau ni?
Something's glowing green.
Oh, I'm not feeling too well.
Ya, yeah, sebab
A pair of bright yellow rubber boots. A flashing reminder to warn the unaware.
take it.
He won't be needing these anymore. They did their job. Or did they?
Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all.
Ahoy.
Yeah. Oh, hi. We're here again.
Look who we've got here.
I see you're making good use of those boots.
These boots are made for walking. Thanks again.
My pleasure.
You're looking a bit pale, if I may say so. Here, have one of these. They always work for me.
Vitamin pills?
Si, claro. They get the juices flowing and make you look gorgeous. All based on herbal essences.
Thanks. I have to be going.
See you later.
Bye.
I'm going to soak up the view a little more. I'm going to soak...
Step right up! Step right up! Mister! Wanna test your strength again?
Why not?
So vitamin terus kuat. Mau ambil. Yay!
Wow, not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Trophy.
I think we have a new champion. Congratulations! Here, this is your prize.
A leaden trophy. Like a trophy made out of lead.
This one's a real beauty.
Thanks.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, yes.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's a drunkard. He's also not the most reliable type of person, if that counts as a feat. As you see, he's just left me here alone with all this work that needs to be done.
Can you give me a description?
Should you run into him, is that why you are asking? Tall grown, beardy type, red nose, always wearing those yellow rubber boots. Why do you want to know?
I think I may have met him. I found his mortal remains out there in the mire. I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
My condolences.
Oh, Heinz. Poor old Heinz. Rest in peace. Can't say I'm really surprised. Thank you very much. I will inform the inspector immediately. At least he didn't take the long trip for nothing then.
Perfect fit.
Ah.
Beverly, I have unearthed the gate to a sealed crypt, the cellar of this lodge. My descent begins. This is what Professor Trüberbrook must have felt when he climbed down the Snæfellsjökull.
Oh, ejaan dia sniper.
I can hardly see a thing.
Me too. Oh, tendang. Oh.
A swarm of fireflies is gathering around the broken streetlight. Maybe they think it's their god. I wonder what it's like to be a firefly.
Dia ni nak jadi... Oh, silap. Nak jadi burung gagak. Nak jadi fireflies. Oh my god.
I can hardly see a thing.
Ha.
Light the way, my friends.
Gelap je. Hey. Oh.
Malt?
Malt. Ada lampu ke?
How am I to synthesize alcohol with this? I need to find a way to ignite the gas. Trüberbrook Pilsen beer, export, for the snout around the world. Trüberbrook's finest dry yeast. Trüberbrook Pilsen. It's a recipe for Bolzenschuss Schnapps. Top secret.
Oh, kau ada
Let's see. Fruit, add malt, add yeast, season with a pinch of slumber morel. Dead simple.
Cuma slumber moral tak ada. Grab this trash can. Okay, pasal dah settle. Okay, sekarang kita ada
I can
dua.
probably walk on water with this.
Oh. Yay.
Mushrooms. Look how they shimmer.
It is a well-known fact that some mushrooms are held in high regard all over the world for their hallucinogenic effects, as a means of cleansing, to gain insight either metaphysically or mystically, or to make contact with the gods, even the cosmos itself. Trüberbrook seems to be no exception, where people have been secretly worshipping the slumber morel for centuries.
Morale. normal morale. Every day, once a day, give yourself a present. Oh. I would like to ask you something.
I would like to ask you something.
Oh, yes, of course.
Got a light?
Got a light?
Sure thing.
Here you go. Okay.
Never mind.
Yes.
The recipe mentions fruit to be fermented.
Fruit. And then yeast.
This looks promising. Only one more ingredient. Yikes!
Oh. Okay,
I'm going to take a sample.
For science. Huh? The soul travels, but eventually enters the flesh again. Oh. Oh.
Whoa. That is some mean spirit. Alcohol? Never again. Wasn't I carrying some cool gadgets in my pockets earlier? What the? Wow.
Wow, what is this? Huh?
God bless, what's this? Did you ever see the likes of it?
What's going on? Where are you heading?
No time to lose. Don't you see the cold front? I have to go to the weather station.
There's a weather station here?
Well, yes. Don't be silly.
What was that?
Okay. Follow her. Ikut dia. What? What was that? Oh.
There is no bad weather, only the wrong clothes. I wholeheartedly have to agree with this saying, Beverly. I am standing on top of the Klumpen, apparently the highest elevation within the surrounding low mountain range. If you wanted to, you could describe the clothes that I'm wearing as perfectly unfit for the current weather conditions. After a short walk, I have reached the local weather station.
There are some words engraved in the shovel. Take me up and cast me away.
Take me up. Take me out. Take it. Oh. Tak boleh. Lebih cari dulu kot.
Frozen stuck.
Balloon, hot air balloon.
It's merely a conventional weather balloon, not a flying saucer. Now this looks cozy.
In Trüberbrook, up on the Klumpen top, the art of meteorology is in full swing. The current microclimatic developments in this area seem to have sparked scientific interest.
Hello?
Good morning. I didn't see you at all. Please excuse the frosty welcome. Madonna Lucke. I'm with the Meteorological Society.
Madonna Lucke.
My pleasure.
What are you doing
So what
here?
are you doing here?
I'm observing the weather.
So anything interesting about the weather?
Well, actually I'm in Trüberbrook because the weather here is so inconspicuous. Quite your statistical average weather, if you will. But this afternoon I was thunderstruck. The ordinariness has disappeared.
And now the ice is cracking under your feet?
Exactly. And I'm in a haze how that's even possible.
It's dawning on me what you're trying to say.
I see. You're slowly thawing, huh?
So what's the weather up to these days?
Just look. The weather's gone completely mad. I just can't make any sense of it. How did that go again? When thunder in September rumbles?
Winter comes, the north wall crumbles?
Come on, that's ridiculous. Okay, what about, September winds, believe me now?
Can spoil the finest Beaujolais Nouveau.
No. Come on. You seem a bit clouded.
For how long have you been out here?
In Trüberbrook, you mean? The project is running for 6 months now.
For how long?
In Trüberbrook, the project...
So what? So...
But...
And now it's dawn? I'll be leaving then.
Of course.
Partly cloudy.
Pardon me, is that helium in your tank by any chance?
Exactly. To fill the weather balloons. Hey, please don't steal my helium.
No.
Hey, please don't steal my helium.
No, just...
The tower hosts an impressive array of measuring devices. I prefer to remain on solid ground in this kind of weather.
Hello?
Good morning.
I don't want to rain on your parade, but could I sponge some helium off of you?
Well, helium is extremely valuable, especially up here. What exactly are you up to?
I want to use it as a coolant.
As a coolant? That would not work at all. You would need to lower its temperature until it becomes liquid.
I think it'll work out all right. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. After all, I am a physicist. So, could you spare some of your gaseous helium?
I can provide you with some of my helium if you do me a favor in return. Would you mind venturing down to the village and send a telegram to the headquarters? I can't leave here right now, by no means. No one is going to believe me ever. I'm sitting here, year after year, nothing happens. And then, suddenly, there's a flash. Aurora Borealis in Trüberbrook.
Aurora Borealis.
In the name of academic merits, I have to help you.
Oh, thank you so much. The guest house down in the village has a telegraph.
Day of the month, 7. Unit of wind measurement 4. Total cloud amount 226. Okay.
I'll try to remember.
I don't know.
Thanks a bunch, Mr.
Tannhauser.
Mr. Tannhauser. Thank you.
Aku tak ingat lah. Alamak. Guest house.
I'd like to dispatch on behalf of the meteorologist on the mountaintop to the Meteorologic Society.
Oh yes, of course. Shoot.
Well.
07410. What?
2,000 years later.
07204.
10 Webby 433.
2 2 6 4 0 0 1 8 1 8 1 0 9 0 0 0 3 0 0 4 1 0 3.
Oh, that didn't take long. Let me read it to you.
Okay.
Data inconclusive. Stop. Please verify all data. Stop. Sensational. Stop.
Thank you, Trude. I will deliver the message at once.
Okay, thanks, Trude.
Hello?
Good morning.
Here's the answer from the headquarters. Data inconclusive. Stop. Please verify all the data. Stop. Sensation? Stop.
A sensation. Did you hear that? That is quite a sensation. Just one more thing, and you can have as much helium as you want. Here.
No.
Grab the screwdriver, check on my stations. There are 3 of them, and get me the measurings. Please, I can't leave, by no means.
Where are these stations of yours?
Well, there's one by the lake, another one in the village, near the lookout, and the 3rd is far out in the swamps.
Yeah, aku
All
tahu.
right.
Thanks a bunch, Mr.
Tannhauser.
Mr. Tannhauser. Thank you.
Satu. Oh ni session dia. Aku tak nampak. Okay, first kita pergi swamp.
I bet she doesn't come out here on a regular basis. Let's see. Wind direction, wind speed, precipitation. Temperature? Air pressure? Relative humidity? 2 more weather stations to check on. Let's see. Wind direction, wind speed, precipitation. Temperature? Air pressure. Hygrometers aren't supposed to be so close to open waters.
No.
Only 1 weather station left to check on. Let's see. Wind direction. It's pretty windy up here. Temperature? Air pressure? Relative humidity? Got it. That's all I need. Hello?
Good morning.
I think I've got your measurings.
Measuring? With the
That's
enchanted?
incredible. Can you smell the Nobel Prize?
Nobel Prize?
I've got to take a closer look.
Hey!
But
Oh, yes. Keep the helium. Take as much as you want.
Where you going? Nak ikut. Macam best je. Wow, bye.
Now it's filled with gas.
perfect. An important component of the quantum discriminator.
Dipakai ke?
I prefer to remain on.
Okay. Ah, vitamin. Untuk tarik. Aku nak bagi cahaya. Oh, ni. Oh. Bawa. Untuk dapatkan helium. Coolant.
Great idea. That's it. That's a good start, isn't it? 3 pieces left.
Gretchen has an idea. There is no time to lose.
Right, another pinch of calcium.
Yes.
Let's get down to business.
Apa yang hijau dalam ni? Alien baby. green, hijau, alien baby. Itu.
A space rock from outer space. A space rock. I'd probably be the first human to touch it, but not with my bare hands.
With your...
Come on, be a good boy. Perfect. Another component for the quantum discriminator.
2 more pieces.
Ooh, yes. I'll try with this one. We are halfway through. Only 2 pieces and counting.
Gretchen is making progress. Danger is imminent.
Core temperature at 15 million degrees Fahrenheit. Check.
Aku nak apa lagi dah? Aku pun lupa.
The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
Aku lupa ada antena. Nanti dia akan kacau line TV tu lah. Lepas tu budak tu rasa bosan, dia keluar. Yay!
Hey, get
Bye-bye.
lost your wet blankets.
Wet blankets. Yay! We got. But tak ada.
There's a brown tube inside. I can't open it without.
That's right too.
Perfect. Another component for the quantum discriminator.
Nice. Aku tengok guide sebab aku pula tak tahu nak buat apa. Hey, do you want this
This
arak?
one is on you, boys.
Oh, exactly what I need.
Thanks.
Enjoy the show.
Wow. The crowd gathers. The show begins.
End of the world or not, I can't miss this gig.
Hey, dia ni ada pula kat sini. Hey, ada foxes.
Step out before the sunlight, like a thief awaiting triumph.
Gupo ni.
Tomorrow,
Budak ni duduk atas ni.
I promise, like fire, you will rise. I lie awake while I lay dreaming.
Okay.
Listen to the
Lelaki ni scientist tu kan?
tricks
Eh, Gretchen ada kat sini.
this rushing.
The band. They're still playing their sad song.
So fun. You. Oh. What?
The band. They're still playing their sad song.
Oh. Did I make you mine?
They won't be needing this anymore. Perfect. That's the last component of the quantum discriminator.
Okay, let's go.
Thanks. Perfect. Almost there. One piece to go.
Gretchen beats it. Oh, time is running out.
Synchronized tachyon impulses. Yes. Check.
There's one more. We get it to go.
That should work. Neat. That's it. Hans, we got it. The quantum discriminator.
Okay. Lepas tu, Gretchen is nearly there. The world will collapse. Gretchen ni apa tujuannya? Apa yang dia nak sebenarnya?
Projectory matrix. Check. Ha! It's working.
Transdimensional homesick blues. Chapter 5. Exit planet Earth.
This place. Fascinating. Hello?
And
Yeah.
over here.
Where? Lazarus!
Lazarus.
Don't leave me.
Oh. Hey.
Mr. Space Pilot, we have to hurry.
Tannhauser, this way.
What are you doing here?
Welcome to the rabbit hole, Mr. Tannhauser.
Barbarossa? I only constructed him to oversee the station when I'm out for dinner.
Remember the spruce cones.
Can you see
Yang
the
tak
wheel right
jatuh
now?
kuno.
What was that?
Lah, aku harap tak panjang sangat chapter ni. Sebab kita boleh gabung dengan
We're not going to
chapter
get this door
4.
opened without Barbarossa.
Budak Barbarossa. Oh, okay. Barbarossa dah rosak. Nah, kita mungkin kena repair.
Barbarossa! Barbarossa, wake up!
Ouch, that's not looking good.
We're not going to get this door opened without Barbarossa.
Okay, dia dah rosak.
Let's have a look at our patient. I'll try a reboot. Reset, repeat, rewind.
Nice. Tough, let's go. Dia dahsyat lah, tak ada dalam dunia ni. Oi, dia nak masuk.
Didn't I suggest settling your horses?
Gretchen, please, listen to us.
You better make haste, guys, or else...
But all this gentleman wants is to get back home, through the portal.
Oh well, this thing has barely enough juice left for one more leap. And that will be mine. Sucks to be you.
We can't let you go on like this.
Can't you see? You are destroying everything around you.
Oh, I couldn't care less. As if there was anything worth preserving in this rat hole.
What's wrong with you? I never thought you could be like that.
And that's exactly where you were wrong, Bambi. You don't even have the slightest idea of the immense power this portal yields. My life's work. All these years of searching and poof, there it is. You even let me right here, you stupid oaf. Oh, let me tell you, if my mother could see me now.
Your mother?
My mother. I'm only going to fill you in so you don't have to die in ignorance. But if you still didn't get it, I'll take it slow for you. My mother built this facility. All of this is her work. She is the Millennium Cooperative. I'm going to head out and find her on the other side, and you ain't gonna stop me.
I understand you, but does that justify taking the whole world with you? We have to find another way, Gretchen.
What's in this world for me anyway? I don't care. It has brought me nothing but pain and sorrow. Where I am going, another world awaits. Many other worlds.
We can't let this happen.
Ma'am, step back from the console.
Before things get dirty.
Okay, boys, enough is enough. I warned you. Dolores will now take navigational control.
Acknowledged, Gretchen. Navigational control on. Dolores challenge phase 1. Head her up and move her out. Power stride and ready to go.
Who are you? Hey, tough! Oh. Oh. Wait.
I can't reach them from here.
Help us. Memory overflow. Oh. Wow. Semua jadi keras ke patuh ke apa? Hey. Even here, he is asleep. Ambil dia punya ni. Oh, ambil. Hey.
Damn it! Damn it!
You are making a huge mistake.
Aku tak tahu apa yang aku buat. Tekan je. Oh, wah. Ah.
She's probably going to be lost in that network of worlds for all eternity.
I think she didn't really mean it that way. I feel sorry for her. There was no way around, though. Otherwise, she may have destroyed my world. Goodbye, Gretchen.
She's evil. Dia pilih kat dia.
That was probably too much for him.
Those circuits had it going. Thanks, Barbarossa. You were a true friend.
Scouts. Aina.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Hans, for everything. I have to go home now.
Lazarus, wait. Will we meet again?
That I cannot say. But I would like you to know there were so many timelines where our paths didn't cross. Which is why I feel particularly happy to have been a part of this one.
But I still have so many questions.
Marvel
this is my
punya.
life, my work. It means everything to me.
I may have answers for you, but if I stay, I will die. Would you come with me?
Come with you? You mean to the great beyond? The big empty? The nether realm? The eternal darkness? Into the void?
Yes, I really mean it. Come along with me. That would be so fantastic. You and I traveling the galaxies. Let's journey to the stars. It will bring us oneness with the universe.
But how can I?
Just come. Don't let yourself be confined to the boundaries of your own self. Let me open your eyes. I promise it would grant you a much greater understanding of life and of the universe itself.
Please do not leave me here.
Alamak, aku tak tahu. Kalau aku tak nak kot. Sunyi atas keputusan kita sendiri sebagai pemain game ni. Aduh, I don't know. I might leave.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Beverly, something just came to a closure. I suddenly have a notion of everything being imminent. That it has all been decided already, for now and forever. I'll come back for you once I'm done here. I promise.
Live together, die alone. What? Okay. Kalau dia nak kembali, okey lah. Kalau dia tak kembali, oh, dia tinggal recording dia. The end. Saja. So aku akan cut bagi dia satu video je lah. Bagi play macam
There's nothing wrong with your oil pump. Could be something with your hyperdrive engine.
Maksud aku yang tu.
Before we took off.
Let's see. Oh, look at that.
Hey,
Interdimensional
musang
chip in your
tu.
quantum leap compensator.
We are in luck. A new hyperdrive is around 29 spacebucks these days.
Spacebucks?
Just a minute. Hear that? Purring like a kitten.
So,
I guess.
dia dalam dimensi lain.
Just like I told you. It's more like an upgrade.
Gretchen?
Yes, Dolores?
Is it far?
No. No, it isn't.
Oh, wow. Wow. Dah memang detail lah game ni. Dia punya pemandangan semua cantik. Kalau dia buat ni daripada tanah liat, tak silap aku, memang orang kata apa, usaha dia pun untuk buat ni jadi satu game memang terbaik lah. Macam hebat. Nanti aku nak cakap hebat, pandai. Our families and friends. Kalau hampa tak mahu tengok kredit ni pun boleh skip je. Aku saja nak tengok. Tapi Ferrari ada kau orang nama macam tu. Tapi Ferrari. Oh, lagu tadi. Okay guys, aku tadi start game, dia ada save file dia sambung balik dekat kawasan ni. So aku akan pilih keputusan yang lain.
Will I be able to return?
That I don't know. But look around you. The human species is only focused on destroying and consuming everything. Gretchen, the scientists, the cooperative, you are better than that. We are awakened beings, Hans.
I would really like to, but there's so much left to do here.
Dia boleh jadi seorang Hansen House's final repose. Seorang pekaji yang boleh bagi ilmu dekat orang lain, disebarkan. Oh,
friend.
Oh, yeah. I will leave you. Okay guys, habislah kredit dia. Punyalah panjang, aku tak nak abang. Nak skip tak boleh. So, that's all for this game. Nak ucapkan terima kasih kerana hampa setia dengan game ni daripada part 1 sampailah habis. Habis game ni. Sekarang apa suka game ni macam aku, sebab aku suka art style dia. Macam aku cakap banyak kali, aku suka dia punya detail, dia punya pergerakan semua memang lempoi lah. Pandai dia buat series. So yang tu je lah guys. Terima kasih kerana sudi subscribe. Aku sangat hargai sangat-sangat apa punya sokongan. Terima kasih kerana menonton. Jumpa di game seterusnya. Bye.